So I have a cold, and here are some pastilles. Pastilles? I don't know how to pronounce it. As you can see, I've been slacking on my hair. Not that I really post a lot about my hair, because it's been a crazy. So, anyway, gonna braid my hair finally, and prepare to do some cosplays coming up. Because I have a boudoir photo shoot next week, and if I don't do my hair this week, it's not gonna be ready in time. I'm still deciding which character, because my fur coat just came in for one of the characters, and she was the original character, but then I have another character that I want to do. I don't know, we'll get it figured out. So I gotta clean up this look. So, prep my hair. As you can see, it is very textured right now. I put some oil in it earlier, which is what you can see. So, I already washed it like last week. And I think it'll be okay. I just need to like re-wet it, basically. So, as you can see, got my hair kind of damp, but nothing crazy. You don't want your hair soaking, because then if it's too wet, you don't want to braid your hair when it's like too wet. But just like a little bit, just kind of damp, yeah, that's fine. I'm not good at braiding my hair, really. I braid my hair so that basically I can wear wigs. So this is the leave-in detangler I have right now. It actually doesn't matter crazily if you're not doing anything like nice. I'm not doing nice braids. I'm quite literally, like I said, doing braids so I can wear wigs. This is to keep my hair out of the way so I can throw on a wig. This is not for like hair to really be out and about, because I'm trying to grow my hair right now back down to like much longer than it currently is. Like when I was back in high school length, which was like down here, which is hard to believe with how short my hair has been the past few years. I had to cut it because I was stupid back a few years ago. I was dumb and depressed. I mean, I still am, but like not as badly dumb. I'm still very depressed. See how I'm kind of separating the hairs? Finger detangling. Some of it's a little bit locked because I tried to do finger coils, but my hair doesn't do finger coils, I guess because my ends are damaged. But it does go straight to an afro, and that's workable. This is so poofy. I use this one. I like to interchange between products, to be honest. I don't stay with many things very consistently. Try to experiment to find what works best for my hair, but I do know. Let's see here. My hair does like black castor oil, but I'm not currently using it. I'm using Kendi oil. It's almost out, and I'll probably put this last bit in my hair in a few days after my scalp's relaxed. The Kendi oils help my hair bounce back a bit because it's been a little dry. Anyway, using this for my braids. I am not the best braider, like I've already said, but it took me so long to figure out how to actually braid my hair, especially with how short it is. I got some rubber bands from like Dollar Tree. You don't need fancy rubber bands if you're not doing like an outdoor style. Having like a styling oil gel has been a lifesaver. I'm gonna do my hair to the side this time. It's been a minute, and I feel like it's gonna lay my wigs down in the way that I need them. A little bit better than what I do that way. We'll see. So, obviously, even though I'm doing my hair that way, I still need to do a middle part for that. See, my hair is like moisturized and also two different tones. I like to comb it out too because it's not really good to braid tangled hair. But as you can see, I'm gonna get a better camera one day. Don't worry. But as you can kind of see, part down the middle, clamp down the side you're not working on, which also has saved my life when it came to doing braids. And also, if you're similar to me in any way, the texture of the very center of your head, like right here, is different than like other parts. This part is thicker. This part does whatever it wants. And you just have to accommodate for that. Which again, I highly recommend having clamps. To keep that shit together. And so now what I'm going to do is take the oil gel, it's an oil gel, and start at the root or start at like the line. Gonna push it to the side that I have clamped. Okay, so now that I've done that, obviously I don't have to walk you through the whole process, which I won't, but I'll show you the general way to get started. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to include some of the baby hairs into it. So what I'm gonna do is, again, a new part. I'm missing some of my clamps, to be fair. This is gonna be a little difficult. But, ow. Pulled a little too hard there, but okay. So as you can see, style gelled down here. I'm gonna comb it to detangle it a little bit. I just very much combed my eyebrow piercing, but luckily I got this piercing done like 3 years ago, so it did not cause screaming pain. And so I'll show you the process, how it looks afterwards. Okay, so I got it started, and if you are a fellow struggle girly like myself, so I'm gonna grab a section here, very tiny section. Again, I'm aiming to have the baby hairs because if I don't have the baby hairs in here, they're gonna slip out later. It'd be a problem for me later. So I'm starting small with this braid because it's the one that's right in the front. I always kind of double loop it, and so here. Then I grab another section, small again. Okay, so look, bottom one, and then combine it with this tiny one to make up for it, and so, and then you keep going. Sometimes you'll have to fill in some errors and gaps because my hair is a little uneven, and I'll do it one more time, just in a small section, very small. Okay, see? And just keep going, basically. And I did have to adjust it. Keep that in mind. I did actually have to adjust it. So I took the back combs. Took the comb, or the clamps, and added them here, because they were going to be needed here. So, like, yeah, there's a little bit of baby hair here, but not very long, you know? So you want to keep the baby hairs as controlled as possible for cosplay purposes. So I've braided down and I've gotten to like the longer part of my hair. So what I'm going to do is I'm doing like a temporary hold. I'm going to finish this braid, tie it, and then actually finish the rest of my head because I'm going to combine it to other braids I make on the side so it runs on the side of my head instead of dangles down. So I'll undo this braid basically when I'm ready. That way it's a lot more uniform. So as you can see here, so I'm going to get the rubber band, I'm going to seal it with the rubber band, and then finish the rest of my hair and braid the ends together. And I will show the final product. Halfway braided. So parts of it is kind of short, can't really see too well, but what I would do is whenever a braid kind of was getting short, I'd save it for the side and connect it with the next braid. So all of these are connected. All of these right here are connected into one little end here. And I just have to do the other side over here, which is going to be a pain because I'm still sick and tired. Okay, finally finished braiding my hair. Again, this is not for like regular daily wear, but for like under wigs and just to protect it because I'm gonna be lazy. And if you can tell by my voice, I'm not nearly as sick as I was when I started this video because I did not do this all in one setting. I had RSV. It was not a cold. Couldn't even breathe like 2 days ago. So feeling much better. I've kind of slacked off on taking care of myself. I'm going to go back to looking like a normal person. But as you can see, braided my hair. There were certain sections, as you probably saw earlier, that were a little bit short. So what I did, like right here, is I combined like shorter sections with longer sections and intertwined them. I did that there and I did that right here. And then I don't know how well you can see the back of my head. I did 2 rows here and combined all the combined braids into one point right here. And so here I'm going to take a little bit of the oil, smoothing it out a little. I already put a rubber band on it, and so basically just kind of twist it, and whatnot, and then pull it back, as you can see here. And I'm going to take a crochet hook okay, much better. And then I'm going to just loop it under it. See? Then I'm going to wrap it one more time. There we go. Now it's tucked in my hair. Again, this is not a going out style, even though if you're going to like Walmart, who cares? But this is for wearing under my wigs, for like when I go to work, going to the club, etc., etc. You know, this is the flattest I've honestly ever gotten it. Like, it actually looks so much better than what I tried earlier this year. I'm honestly shocked that I was able to get it this flat. Because, mind you, I can't braid. I mean, I can now, but I couldn't braid for the longest time. I literally made a video about that earlier this year. But yeah, as you can see, that's the best way to do it. But it doesn't only take 3 days to do that. This should only, even if you are a bad braider, it can take maybe 5 hours. When I'm not sick and have the time to do it, it takes me only about maybe 3 hours. So yeah.